Hi, hello and welcome back to Formula 1 Randomized, the series where I race random Formula 1 cars from random Formula 1 seasons on random racetracks, be they Formula 1 or otherwise, with a few fictional tracks thrown in there for good measure. Now, last week we had sort of a more special race, I would say. It was the 10th episode in this series, so I decided to go with something a little bit more different, although it wasn't something I would have not done were it any other day. But anyway, this week's suggestion comes from a user by the name of Deoka, and their request was to drive the 1988 McLaren around the Bathurst Circuit, which is going to be a bit interesting because, well, Bathurst is not really meant for very fast cars. It's mainly used in the Australian stock car or Australian V8 series, so it's going to be interesting to see how things go in this race, but I guess we'll find out once we start it. So let's jump in and see what kind of mischief we can get ourselves into. So let's go. Let's skip this, and it looks like we are starting from behind turn the final corner here, and we are already ready to go. And I'm taking a kind of a sneaky cut there because I don't want the AI to crash into me from behind. That would be very, very bad. Let's keep it easy. And I tried to I did a few practice runs of this race, and they didn't go too well. I was barely able to complete a single lap. Hopefully this will go a little bit better. I decided to turn on traction control to my embarrassment, but I had to because it's very difficult to navigate this circuit without it. At least with these cars. Again, this circuit really isn't meant for fast Formula 1 cars. It's meant for slower V8s. So, yeah. Whoa. These hills are not very kind to Formula 1 cars. You really have to be very careful. You cannot just floor it as you think you should be able to. And I kind of cut across there, but I had no choice. You know, I won't care if I finish last, as long as I can finish the race itself. This is probably the most challenging request I've gotten so far, so that... Oh, I have no idea why I started braking there. Well, I guess I thought I would fly off the track if I went any faster. Alright. We survived lap 1. That's nice. Can we survive another lap? Okay, this is already better than my practice run, because in my practice run I crashed in turn 1 after starting the second lap, so we're already doing better. Come on. Easy does it. These hit... Oh, nope. Oh. Luckily I didn't lose my front wing. But this section is really not kind to Formula 1 cars. Especially in these older cars, I mean. They produce downforce, but not as much as modern cars would do, so you have to be so careful. I'm really, really cautious about going fast into these corners. No. Slow down, there we go. Somehow I'm in 27th. That's interesting. Alright. We're just about to finish lap 2. Okay, I saw that. Okay, if you're going to go that slow, I don't care. But I wanna finish this as soon as possible. Oh, someone crashed into me. And I think I've lost my rear wing. Oh! Yeah. Okay. Okay, so now we have no more wings on this car. Can we still finish the race though? That would be interesting to find out. Whoa, 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 easy. Someone crashed into me in the final corner. I lost my rear wing and then, well, trying to gain speed on the start-finish straight, I lost control of the car. Now I have no front wing. Or simpler put, I have no wings at all. Which means I should be now driving more at speeds that you would expect on this track and not incredibly insane speeds. Mostly because I cannot drive any faster than this. But there we go, Senna manages to win! Whoa, that was a jump and a half. Well, it looks like we won't be finishing this race. I wouldn't mind if this thing would stop already. Whoa. So that took like 2.5 years to finish. Oh, I can still finish. To tell you the truth, I don't know where we are. Okay. I just drove off the track trying to... never mind. Oops, sorry. So, Ayrton Senna manages to win the race, Gerhard Berger second, Michele Alboreto third, Ivan Capelli for fifth, Nigel Mansell, and sixth, Derek Warwick. And we ended up somewhere down in 22nd. Oh, there were quite a few retirements, that's how. So, that was the 1988 cars on the Bathurst. So, those were the 1988 cars on the Bathurst Circuit. Quite an interesting combination. I do have to say that this was probably the most challenging combination we've had so far. Again, Formula 1 cars are really not meant to drive around this circuit, but somehow, well, we didn't pull it off. Obviously, I crashed after losing my rear wing. Everything went down the crapper, unfortunately, but that is that, I guess. So, yeah, thank you, Deoka, for suggesting this combination. It really was quite interesting to try and do this race. And don't forget to continue sending in your suggestions. It's always nice to have more. Obviously, the more we have, the bigger obviously, the more choices there are, the better. Well, at least that's how I think of it. But anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And I'll catch you all next week. And I'll catch you all in next week's Formula 1 Randomized. So, until then, take care and stay sharp.